Hi! Today's video topic is about AI art and why I hate it with a burning passion. So let's start off with my first point because yes, I actually scripted this video. AI art isn't creative, it's just recycled art. What I mean by this is AI is trained on real art, like from real artists, and they take the art from the artist and use it for their database without the artist's permission or consent, which are both the same thing, so I don't know why I said it again. So yeah. And another thing is that artists draw with intention. Every brush stroke has a meaning behind it. AI doesn't. AI just sees another art, a lot of different art, not just one, and just say, they draw like this, so I'll draw like that. They don't even talk because they're AI. So let's get to my second point without, stumbling over my words again. People use AI image generated, art and say they drew it, stealing the attention and support a real artist could get. So they're like, for the algorithm, like pushing this out when it's just AI art. And of course, the algorithm might not really know this because, it's an algorithm. It can't really detect it correctly. But this, like when people use this, I know it's not the AI image, I can't even say something, but I know it's not the AI's fault, but people use it for the totally wrong reasons, and then they get rewarded for that. Meanwhile, people who actually draw don't get rewarded for what they do. Talking on the same subject, not AI art competitions, but art competitions are flooded by AI art, which means most artists don't, get a spot in there because they are beginner artists, and beginner art looks like beginner art. AI art looks like the more advanced artist art because that's what they take from. They take from more advanced artists' drawings and put it into their database. Woo! But let's get to our next point. AI art has a specific style, and artists with a similar style get lots of comments saying that they use AI in their drawings when they really don't. These accusations get must be really hard for these artists. I'm not one of those because I am a beginner artist. But I imagine it would be really hard, and they have to show proof that they're not one. But AI art just creates that, and I imagine it would be really hard to deal with. And now to our final point. So this one will be more about how do we know or tell if it's AI art or not. And now these points might be a bit inspired by Catliente or what, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I will add her in the description. Very popular YouTuber, and she makes videos about people who do mostly about VTuber stuff, people who do who use AI in some way in their art process, and then she talks about how you can tell the signs, and just calling these people out. Really like her content, so that's why I watch her. So let's get into the signs. Number 1, things merging into each other when it's not meant to. By this I mean hair blending into the body, fingers blending into the hair, lots of things seen in AI art. Second point is way too many or way too little amount of fingers. Real artists know that a hand doesn't have 6 fingers because they know what hands look like. AI art doesn't. They don't know why a hand looks like it does. They just know kind of how it looks like. So it will make these mistakes. AI does these, but normal artists don't. Okay, next point, which is the third point, is things not showing up when it's supposed to. For example, if a hair strand is blocked by a hand, it won't reappear because AI doesn't know how things work because it's an algorithm. It's not real. It's not a real person drawing this. So my third, not my third, 1, 2, 3. my fourth point is anatomy not matching the level of rendering. When the rendering is so much better than the anatomy, and the anatomy is so like effed up. So it just doesn't make sense, because if they're that good at rendering, they should know X, Y, and Z about anatomy. Because that's, if they practice that much, they would know that, for example. Now this could be, some people just know how to render really well and don't know anatomy, but it's very common in these AI arts, so that's why I'm pointing these out. And that is actually my last point, if I don't look up through my little rough one, because I have 2 sketches. Yeah, that was it. But bye, and remember, don't interact with any AI or art users or anything. Just block them, they aren't worth your time, you know? And don't hate on anyone, regardless of their opinion. Just block if you don't agree with them. Bye!